Welcome back to the channel Trading Simplified. I'm a trading enthusiast and love to simplify trading. To get started, just a reminder that I'm not a financial advisor and this video is for entertainment purposes only. What's up, everybody? So I just want to go over overall market sentiment because today was a big day for the NASDAQ, S&P. The NASDAQ's really recovered from where it was. I mean, it was trending at lows 55.13, and now it's all the way back up 5 to 6%, up to 58.4. This is going to be a good test to see if it is going to break through or not. So just looking at the overall market sentiment, it appears strong, but for some reason I just don't trust it. I just feel as if we're going to have a pullback. I don't know when it's going to happen. It seems like each week there's a different market sentiment, and it seems as if like they have a new story if we should be fearing for what we should be like fearful or not. But when I'm looking at this, I feel like 1Q, the NASDAQ ETF, maybe potentially if it pulls back, maybe 57 would be a good bounce play, but it's been riding up so much. I mean, you got stocks like Tesla and the Nasdaq and S&P 500 that are just driving up so much, like all the way up to 870. And Apple, I just want to bring up real quick too, because Apple is now 146 and it was at a low of like 138, 139 and then just popped back up. So I don't know if we're out of it yet. It looks like the market is bullish, and I just feel like if you're not in it now, it's too late to buy. To be honest, that's why I'm shorting Tesla at this point. Even like SCHD, my dividend ETF that I always just add to and just hold long term. I mean, like over the last month, it was like 73, now it's up to 76. Everything's just been going back up. I believe that EV companies like NIO and Li and all them are going up because of Tesla. Tesla's earnings on Wednesday. I mean, it's sitting at a low of 33. It's up to 39. And what constitutes that? There's really no news behind them, and they're just continuing to go up. Even look at Li. It's at $30 now, and it was a couple of days ago. It was like literally $25. So it's just something to be aware of. I'm just going to be cautious, keeping some chips on the table. I took some short positions. I mean, I'm hoping I don't get killed on this one, but I have a short position in AMC actually, which I always go long on them, but for this time I didn't. I actually own 100 shares at 42.6, and right now they're trading in after hours around $43, so we'll see what happens. I'm going to try to get rid of them as quick as possible, just because they have the ability to do what they did and run up like points within a day. I mean, even one day they went all the way up from 40. They went up from like $40 all the way up to 43, almost as high as $44. So we'll see. They're really creating a base here at the 42.7, and I just noticed they kept bouncing off that, so I couldn't even get rid of my short position unless I took a loss, which I probably should have, but I didn't. But if you look at the last 5 days, the reason I didn't sell is because they're just trending. And when I put this line here, I feel like their support level honestly is around here, like 42, the 42 range. So I'm hoping we get a pullback tomorrow so I can exit that short position, but some of these stocks are just really blowing up. Like Rocket, I called out a week ago at $15. It's up to $17 now. So, I mean, we're seeing some really good green. But when it rises up this fast, I'm always kind of skeptical a little bit. And the call option I have on Wishes just died. It's at $5 now. It's just been hanging out there. It hasn't done anything. But good thing we have at least a year on it before it expires. So we'll see where it goes from the highs of 32 down to $5. And we bought those call options around 5.5. So we'll just give it time and see. Even AITX, I was calling out at 0.0225. I wanted it, but then it bounced at 0.0250. The market's really been showing some green, but we'll see. We got the end of the year coming, and we had September, which was really bearish, but we'll see what happens as the market continues. But I just wanted to give an update because some of the stocks I'm looking at, I don't know. I want to wait for another pullback, not like a huge pullback. But if like 1Q, like the ETF, I love day trading this. If it goes back to like $57, I'll buy it. Tesla, I have the short position at 856 with 7 shares. I'm going to have to add if it goes to 900 with a stop loss at 920. PLTR, I want to buy them, but I just have this feeling they're going back to $22. I look at PLTR and I want to own them, but I'm just going to be patient. I would love to buy them, but it's like today was such a green day and they didn't move at all. They just stayed in the $24 range. So to me, they're showing weakness. I could be wrong, obviously, who knows. But I'm looking at this chart and I just like the 21.8 to $22 range to make an entry on them, and that's when I'm going to look to make an entry on them. Because even their RSI is high at 55, and they didn't even move today. They went as high as 24.2 or something, and now they're literally hanging out at 24 again, 24.2, 24.3. Baba, was just trading as low as 138, and now it's back up to 166, but it's still struggling. So just things I'm looking into. AT&T, my long-term stock, I got like $500 in them. They're just selling off. I got an average of like $27, $26. They're just selling off big time. So we'll see. We're looking at these stocks trying to see what's the next move, but honestly, I'm just going to be watching Tesla, which I have short position in, and then I have AMC, which I have a short position in at 42.6, and then that'll be a strict $100 stop loss as well at 43.6. I'll just take the loss because you never know. AMC could just keep riding because it doesn't run on fundamentals. But like companies like the EV companies like NIO, I just believe if Tesla goes down on earnings, I believe that NIO is going to follow, and Li, the other one, the EV electric vehicle, is going to follow as well. So that's what I'm kind of looking at here, just game planning and seeing what's going to be next. And then look, Alp is going to the moon, $5.36. That's awesome. So some of these stocks are really actually pulling together and doing well. But that's it. I just want to wrap up, show what I'm thinking of, what I'm looking into. And Zoom looks like it's actually coming back too. It's finally showing support at that 250 line, and now it's making higher highs and lower lows and lower highs. So you look at the last 5 days, it went up to 267, then 273, and now it's breaking that 274. So we'll see where it goes from here. From 250 to 264, all the way up to 271, and now it's just kind of riding up. So we'll see if Zoom continues to have the momentum. But the RSI is very high, so we'll see. I think they're going to need a catalyst or some news to actually keep moving forward. And then JetBlue I'm watching, 4.5 is where I'm going to buy. I love playing JetBlue. It's one of my favorite stocks, and they're cheap, and you can make good gains on them. So we'll see. But 4.5 or 4.88 would be a nice little entry to start building a position again.